I could just sit there and watch your lips move all day. Hi Fox, this is the late Mish. Sorry it's taken me this long to get a video up for you. I've been preoccupied with, I was going to say a work problem, but it really isn't a work problem. I mean, it's something that's been consuming me at work, and I've been thinking about it a lot. It's been right in the front of my mind. I don't want it to be there, and it's kind of stopped me doing a lot of things this week. Oh, what is it, Michelle? What is it? What is the problem? Tell me your problems. It's not even a problem, actually. It's a conundrum. Because a problem is a thing that needs solving, and this doesn't need solving. So what this is, while still not talking about what it is it's a noticing, it's an experiencing, and it's a wondering. It's not holding up my work. My work is going on just fine, thank you very much. But it was an observation, and so I Googled it. And what I came up with was, now I'll tell you what it is, and it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect. And I don't know a lot about this. I watched one TED talk and glanced at the wiki page, so don't, you know, I'm not Fox M. Woods, who is able to read lots of information and disseminate it into something really interesting. I'm just blobby old Mish who just has problems and glances at headlines and reads first sentences. But anyway, the Dunning-Kruger effect basically means any one of us at any time can be too incompetent to know that we're incompetent. It also means that we could also be an expert at any time in any subject, to such a point where we assume everybody else is too. So it's kind of this Dunning-Kruger effect is this sort of hole that we can be in, a blindness that we can have, where we're not aware that we have to learn more information, stop being a dick, or we need to realize that what we are and what we do as experts is special and unique, and not everybody is able to do that. So how did this come about, and why am I thinking about this? Well, this has been, I've had a problem on and off for the last 2 years, a work-related problem, where I've had to find someone to do my job. Because the Dunning-Kruger effect is invisible to anybody who's suffering from it, I laugh when I say that, because we all are, all the time. We're either an expert or an incompetent, right? Or somewhere in the middle. We're either saying, I know what I'm doing. Don't you tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. Or I'm going, why can't you do this? Anybody can do this. This is easy. We're somewhere in there, right? So when you're a poor performer, you make mistakes. We all make mistakes, right? Because that's a matter of learning. But a poor performer will make mistakes, make poor decisions, and not be able to see their errors or be able to patch their errors, but claim that they're right. So that's the incompetent person. Folks, I just don't know what I'm talking about today. I have filmed this 3 times, and I'm still not really clear. This is what my head has been like for the last 2 weeks, and this is a big chunk of why this video is so late. Okay, but I'm going to go, Fox, to a response to your last video, because that I can manage, instead of all these kind of words that are just, anyway. You mentioned that you read The Guardian, and that you paid a subscription to The Guardian. I do too. I hardly read the news at all. I have said for many, many, many years that if the New Zealand Herald, very much like the Age, had a subscription and kept their levels high, I'd be happy to pay for an online subscription to read their paper. They have never done that. Instead, they have flooded their website with adverts, and their hard copy newspaper with adverts. We get it here at the house too. I don't read that either. Why do you get it, Michelle? Well, we get it because there's a Sudoku that needs doing in there, and it's very hard to do it online version. But the quality of that newspaper, of our national newspaper, has just gone down and down and down and down. It's rubbish. Clickbait, stupid stories, stuff harvested off Instagram and Twitter. It's just crap, you know, and the people that are writing for it, those poor people, so many really good journalists, really good writers have lost their jobs there, or their wages have gone down, all that kind of nonsense. And it sounds like that's the same sort of thing that happened at The Age, and I'm not interested in that company or reading their poor biased news. And so I went to The Guardian for the same reasons that you said. I was looking for some sort of balance. I didn't want an American newspaper. I wanted something that looked at the whole world, not just the USA and not just the UK. And the thing they did, which I loved, was they asked me for money. They asked me to subscribe to their newspaper so they could keep it ad-free, so they could keep the quality high. And I said, yes, I will do that. And I subscribed to it. And it's my go-to paper, but I don't read the paper very much, and I don't follow the news very much because my empathy pipe is too big and it hurts my tummy and my heart to read a lot of the stories, and so I hide and don't read them, but I still give them my money, so that's cool too. And just asking for it, I mean, it's what they say on YouTube. If you read anything about how to have a successful YouTube channel, oh hello, successful YouTube channel, ask for it. So, if you're watching this video and you like what you see and you want to hear more from Mish and Fox, hit the subscribe button and tag that little bell up in the corner and you will get a notification every time we post a video to monacovideo.tv. So you got to ask for it, you see. Oh, one more interesting thing before my battery runs out. I bought this pen that I really like and I wanted to show it to you. I don't even know, has it got a brand on it? Oh my goodness, it's the Monteverde pen. Does that focus? I don't even know. Does that focus? It's what the ladies do. So, if you can see this, if it's in focus, I will leave it in. But this is a ballpoint pen. It has inch, centimeters, a 1 to 200 and a 1 to 100 scale on it. It has a little clip for your pocket. It has a little dobber for your iPad or whatever. It has, that's cool, right? I like it. You can unscrew this. It has a screwdriver in there. Oh, and I know that you can take it out, and in the other end there's a Phillips screwdriver. Yeah, mind blown? Wait, it's about to get even better. It's even got a spirit level on it in case you need to get your work spirit leveled and all super straight. It's my most favorite thing at the moment. It's quite hefty, it's got a nice heft to it, and I can just spin it around and do something on my iPhone. Oh, and my iPhone, before I go, you asked that, that's something I can do. I've got an iPhone 10. You probably noticed that in a video. It has face recognition and it's really cool. I like it. As you know, they're quite expensive. And I'm glad I bought mine. I don't know that it does anything in particular better than an 8, for instance. I think it weighs a bit more, but I actually love it. I love the screen. I love, there's the video I was watching.
Did you enjoy this lesson? If so, please consider supporting our nonprofit mission by visiting patreon.com/TEDEd.
I don't know what you want to know about it, except it's really cool. I like it a lot. The Anamojis are awesome. The Anamojis are awesome! Now that the lawnmower has moved around the house and is now at the back of the house and I can hear it in the distance, I'm going to tell you that I love you and goodbye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Oh, maracas. That's what I need. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. Oh no, I had one more thing I had to tell you. So today's Sunday. I've been sitting on the couch all day. I just kind of threw clothes on this morning I had a white bra that's too small for me, and a black top, which I'm not wearing at the moment, but it was kind of see-through, and it didn't matter because I was just at home. I was at home, sitting on the couch. I was watching videos about how to knit socks because procrastination. And I saw people walking up our front steps. There was it looked like a couple and a child, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I quickly kind of moved off the couch and hid out of the way of the door, and they rang the doorbell and they knocked on the door, and I could hear them speaking, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk to people today, and I don't want to answer the door. So I kind of hid by the TV, but they didn't go away. After they finished ringing, they were knocking on the door, and they were talking to each other, and they were knocking on the door again. I'm like, oh my God, they're going to look through the window. So I was crouched down next to the TV. I was hiding like some sort of nutcase. And they knocked, and they kept knocking, and they were talking, and they kept knocking, and then they went away. And I was like, I didn't know whether they were Jehovah's Witnesses, or we've got new people across the road who've moved in, and I didn't know, I didn't know. And I'm just like, ah. So I heard them leave, so I pulled the curtain across a little bit, so if they had, I'm pretty sure they saw me sitting on the couch as they come up the stairs, which is even more embarrassing. But I pulled the curtain across, so if they came back, they wouldn't hear me, and I went back to my hard work of watching socks being knitted on YouTube. And then Greg came home, and he's like, what's this? And he brought it in, and it was a little plastic box, and inside there were 2 cupcakes, and written on the top it said, hi from your new neighbours. I'm just like, I'm so horrible. He said, yes, you are. You are horrible. Why didn't you answer the door? Those poor people, all they wanted to say was hello and introduce themselves because they're new to the neighbourhood, and now I don't know what to do. But it's Sunday. Who comes just calling on a Sunday? Nothing changes, does it? See you, Fox. Might have 4 interesting things for you next week, but now I'm going, okay, bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you. Bye. I love you.